reason why the English really were irritated by the Dutch presence was they had New York. Finest pure harbor on the entire Atlantic seaboard was New York. And the English are seafaring people, and it just galled them that the Dutch had New York. Well, how do we take it from them? Well, that's an interesting story all by itself. Charles II is on the throne, and Charles II has a brother who's the Duke of York. Now, his brother is going to be James II. But right now, he's the Duke of York. And Charles II goes to him and says, how would you like to have New Netherland? He says, fine. He says, okay, fine. Here, I'll help you. Put some ships together, some men. Just go take it away from the Dutch. Which is what he does. He sails in 1664, saddles his ships right up there by New Amsterdam with the cannons facing the city, and said, hello, we're here to take over. Peter Stuyvesant, who was the governor of New Netherland, comes out. Notice he has a wooden leg. But you know, everybody talks about him stomping his wooden leg, but they never talk about the wooden leg. Why does Stuyvesant hate the British so much? The wooden leg. This is not the first war that the Dutch and the English have fought. In a previous war, Stuyvesant is a ship captain in sea combat against the English, and he's standing there on deck when an English cannonball comes right through the rail and takes his leg just below the knee. He's lucky to be alive, but he just took his leg right off. So when the English show up, and your book says, and he stomped his wooden leg, it's like a visual evidence of his anger. I stomped this wooden leg that you people caused in the first place. He really did not like the English at all. And he's mad. He comes out the city gates and says, you think you can take this city? Come on. And the people are saying, well, what are we going to fight with? They've got all these ships with cannon. We don't have anything. Come on. I said, Peter, come in, have a seat. You're making a spectacle of yourself. And just sit down. The people used a lot more wisdom and walked out there and said, oh, okay, fine, we understand. We're overpowered. Anyway, Stuyvesant couldn't stand it. He couldn't stay. They put him on a ship and sent him back home. He could not stand the British taking his colony because of his wooden leg. Now, there's a picture of him. This was funny. The picture over here on page 37 shows Stuyvesant, and someone made a comment in another class. He seems to be somewhat rotund. He's rather girth blessed. But think about it for a minute. You don't do a lot of jogging with a wooden leg. You don't get a lot of exercise, you know. So cut the man some slack there if you don't mind. The English take the colony in 1664, and it changes its name to New York. Now, I want you to